How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I have for you all HONUS Wagner's debut. We're going to be getting into some ranked seasons, and I have for you a pretty crazy game. So as you can see, we have 99 HONUS Wagner in the lineup, playing shortstop, batting in the 6th spot, and I did have this card last year as well. He was a very good card, and this year I think he's actually a little bit faster, if I'm not mistaken. So we will have to try him out, and this opponent has Albert Pujols, so that's nice. They were going to hang him a curveball, and he smacks it for a home run. We are playing on all-star difficulty here at Ship It, so I do expect, a lot of runs to be scored, a lot of home runs in general, and if we throw pitches like that, we can expect a lot more than usual. Anyway, to start the game off, we get a slurve low and inside, and Mickey Mantle smacks it off the wall. That's going to be a leadoff double. We're trying to tie this game up right here in the first inning and even break it open a little bit to get that pitcher's confidence down here early on. Corey Kluber on the mound. I've seen this card, probably over 50 times now this year, more than 100 if you count the event as well. But in ranked seasons, I am going for my 100th win, and the opponent just quit. I have no idea why. It was just a 1-1 game, but we played another inning or two, and he quit in the third. So we'll go ahead and hop into another one. Want to get a couple more at-bats with HONUS Wagner. I actually popped up to second base, I think. It was like a jam shot. But we'll go ahead and use this next game to showcase HONUS Wagner and see what he can do. Hopefully we get, a few at-bats with him, maybe 3 or 4 in this 9-inning game. Anyway, we gave up a late base hit to Trey Turner to start this one off, and that really affects the whole inning. I mean, leadoff guy on base. I know he's going to try and steal eventually. He actually didn't, but he gets the fastball. I went with the slide step, and that's going to be a 1-0 game regardless because Trey Turner has that 99 speed. He's going to easily score from first, and now we got to face Eric Thames, and he launches this one into the gap. The clip kind of glitched out there a little bit, but that was definitely a laser right over the shortstop's head. HONUS Wagner was not able to make the play. So we're already down 3 runs in this one. Started off with just a hair late there, just on the later side of good, and that's going to be a line out to center field. This opponent I figured was going to go back to that pitch eventually. He actually threw it 2 times in a row. I was late on the first one, pulled the second one right to the left fielder. And now we have Babe Ruth up. So not the best inning there. I mean, he only throws 7 pitches, and we hit the ball pretty well, but just right to his fielders. And now we're looking to just try and get any outs we can. We have Walter Johnson on the mound, and that might not be the move against this opponent. He's already seen him well. He's hit a couple home runs. He goes deep to lead off this second inning, and that makes it a 4-0 game. So I figured, I'll bring in Julio Urias. He's pretty good. Well, that's absolutely blasted. Prestige. Fernando Tatis demolishes that one. I tried to throw it below the zone, or at least a good pitch on the corner. Tatis has that first pitch quirk, and that one was absolutely demolished. But we are able to get out of the inning. We're down 5-0 already here in the top of the second, so we want to try and not get mercy ruled. We don't even have a base hit yet, so we don't want to get too far along here without recording a hit, because Clayton Kershaw's confidence will be maxed out here pretty soon, because he has the good lead, as well as he has been pitching pretty effectively, as I completely ruined that at-bat with HONUS Wagner. 95 speed, that was a great pitch to hit, send it into the gap and let him run, but at the same time, I completely missed it. We do have Robinson Cano coming up, though, and that is pretty much a guaranteed home run, or at least 1 home run per game, it seems, every time I use this card, especially on all-star difficulty. Anyway, we have Fernando Tatis up, and every time I've used this guy, it's pretty much been, a home run or an out. I mean, I have 10 hits with him. 7 of them are home runs. Here we get a late double the other way, and that extends the inning. I'm going to a pinch hitter. Early on in this game, this opponent was absolutely destroying Walter Johnson. I figured, this is going to be a bullpen game. We're going to tire out the pitchers, but at the same time, if we can piece together, a few innings in a row, we might be able to break this game open or at least come back here. Down 1 now. We were down 5. And now we tie it up. Mickey Mantle goes deep. I knew he was going to throw that fastball up and inside. He threw a couple to Rogers Hornsby and then came back with that 12-6. I had a good feeling. He's coming right back with the fastball, and he actually throws a slider next time. I kind of hesitated right there, and I was just a little bit late. Still hit it pretty well, but Mike Trout is held into the yard there for the last out. So it is a 5-5 game. We scored 5 runs and had a pretty good 2-out rally. And now I decided to bring in Clayton Kershaw of my own. I mean, I figured this early in the game, we got to go to a left-handed pitcher because this guy has a lot of lefties. And I figured that Clayton Kershaw would be able to pitch a few more innings than any of the other relievers. I already had my long reliever in there, Julio Urias, but I figured I had to take him out in order to try and score a couple runs there in the last inning. Luckily, it did work out. This swing right here might be the weirdest play I've ever seen in this game. Actually, I take it back. We might see one even more strange a little bit later in this video. But here we have Fernando Tatis coming around to score on an inside-the-park home run on a fly ball. That probably would have been an out at any other stadium. Anyway, we take a 6-5 lead. I'll take it. That was a pretty good swing. I mean, he's going to tie it up here with his Fernando Tatis. I can't get this guy out. I tried to throw that pitch below the zone, and we hung it. That was blasted once again. And now we got to face Yasmani Grandal. He does have something going here. 2 guys on base, and that's going to score another run. I walked the previous batter, and 2-out walks will certainly kill you in this one. I mean, 26 speed is certainly not scoring from first base on that hit, but I put him in scoring position with that walk. Anyway, we are expecting a fastball up and inside. This opponent kept on throwing it, and I lined out to left once again. Just had about 5 of those, or at least 4 of them so far through this game. But there, I mean, that's just a great pitch. That is just an absolute dot of a slider. Nothing I can do with that one. Here we have Jimmy Fox up, and this is another weird play, another strange, I guess, gameplay shot. A perfect, but the clip was definitely weird in that sense. I have no idea what just happened right there. I'll take it, though. We tied the game back up. Here we have HONUS Wagner, who is 0 in his debut. That's not the most ideal gameplay. He's made all the plays at shortstop, though, except for that line drive that got over his head. Anyway, we have John Smoltz in the game. John Smoltz is always good, or at least his signature series one has been a good pitcher for me. But that last one just snuck through the right side. Babe Ruth unable to make the play. Here we're going with the John Smoltz slider, and that one is served up and blasted over the right field wall. That one's never going to land. That one I thought was for sure over that scoreboard out there. But anyway, I left him in for one more pitch. I thought he would have some confidence still. I have no idea why I thought that, but we served up another one. Christian Yelich goes deep, and now we're down 5 once again. 12-7 game. We got to try and put anybody out there that can record an out in this situation. Luckily, got away with one there. Fastball up in the zone. 102, he just might have gotten barely under that one. I have no idea, but it does stay in the yard, and that was a big out. I mean, I needed any out possible to try and get, something going here at the plate. We're down by 5, smacked one out with Tatis, his second of the game, if you count that weird inside the park home run. Anyway, he goes with the 12-6 curveball up and in to Mickey Mantle, and he launches that one into the gap. That's going to be a double. That brings up Mike Trout, a fastball inside, and he blasts it out. So this is a 12-10 game. We do have some life here late. We're also the home team, so we will get last at-bats. That's very important in this situation, and it's pretty much all hands on deck at this point in the game. Babe Ruth is joining the party. His first hit and home run of this ball game. I don't even know how, because that one, the PCI was not on it at all. 12-6 curveball up in the zone, though. He has gotten that pitch hit around a little bit throughout this game and probably doesn't have much confidence on that one. I didn't really take too many pitches in this one. I was very aggressive at the plate. I felt like I was able to hit Clayton Kershaw well, and even a few of my outs were, line drives directly to him. But here he had a pretty good inning with the Aroldis Chapman. Got a little lucky with this one. 3-2 fastball, line drive right to Tatis. But this is essentially a 1-0 game here in the 8th. It's a battle of 6 outs remaining. And here we have HONUS Wagner clutching up in his debut with a no-doubter to tie the game up. I mean, I was struggling with him in his first 4 or 5 at-bats. There, he smacks one deep, and that sets it up. Cano is also going deep, his second home run of the game. Perfect fastball inside. And we're facing Edwin Diaz, so he only has those 3 pitches. He had an early exit. This opponent brought in Eric Gagne. And look at Tatis, man. Tatis was 4 for 4 in this game against me. And, I mean, right there, he just steals a hit from my Tatis. So now we go to Ty Cobb as the pinch hitter. And he runs right through Eric Dames there for a base hit. I have no idea how this happens. Maybe he missed the tag on his screen On my screen, he ran directly through him, and now he's on second base because I stole second. Here we have Mike Trout coming up with a 2-run shot, and that's going to help us, increase the lead there to 3 runs. Pretty crazy swing of events, and we did make him pay for whatever happened with Ty Cobb there. I have no idea even how to describe that. He just ran right through him. But anyway, we have Mariano Rivera in to close this one out. I felt like the cutter would be an equalizing pitch against this opponent, and luckily we got away with another pitch there. Cutter that caught too much of the plate, trying to get that one more inside. Had also had early feedback there on that last pitch. But 2 pitches, 2 outs. We have a 3-run lead. We got to get this Yasmani Grandal out. This is the brand new postseason card. Very good switch hitter. We're going with another cutter, the 3rd one in a row. And a 3-pitch inning here to end it. Robinson Cano makes the play. 6-speed, no way he beats that one out. And we win 15-12 here in this one. Pretty wild game. Fernando Tatis gets the player of the game. 4 for 5 with 2 homers, a double, 3 RBIs, and a couple runs scored. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Peace out.